The court will call the case of the state of Michigan versus Mariah Gibson, case number 24F00056.
Rachel McDuffie for the people.
Assistant Public Defender Davi Leba on behalf of Ms. Gibson. Ms. Gibson, what do you state your name, ma'am?
Mariah Gibson.
All right, thank you. We're here for sentencing today. Have you had a chance to review the report with your client?
I have, Your Honor. There are some comments I do want to make regarding the report.
Are those additions, deletions, or corrections?
They are not.
All right, then you'll do that at allocution. Ms. McDuffie.
Yes. Thank you, Your Honor. I'll keep it brief. The court may recall that this was a case where at the first pretrial, there was an eyebrow raised because I didn't have any offers on this file. And I'm not claiming to be psychic, but there are some issues I saw in the underlying facts of the report and some things I just felt like I saw coming. And I was wrong about the scope of how bad it was actually going to be. I don't understand why these violations look like this. People using THC is one thing, and we see that all the time, although it's been very consistently showing up from September 30th all the way through the first test on March 21st. So that use is consistent. But the alcohol, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 alcohol violations, including, again, up to September 25th. This is an underlying OWI. So I just, it speaks for itself. I agree with the recommendation, 24 months probation. I was going to probably ask for that if that wasn't the recommendation, but I think the needs are obvious here. Ms. Gibson is young, and I think that's why initially the court was wondering why I seemed to be lacking some leniency, but she's young and she already has herself in a lot of trouble, basically. She was in court at that first pretrial appearance where she was taking care of so many others, and I think she may have done even a little bit of jail time between all these other courts and the things she had to do. We have the OWI here in addition to obviously speeding, and I think essentially lying to the police officer about the circumstances. I did not charge that. I could have charged more things here, but I didn't. So that's really the break that she was given. I don't know what's going on in Miss Gibson's life right now. She seems to be, she's not a teenager, obviously, but she's 24 years old, I think. I don't understand why she's behaving this way in this situation and turning to use of these substances in a way that can kill her and other people. And she doesn't seem to recognize that she's under court's orders not to have these substances either. So a lot of work needs to be done here. I hope that she is beginning to get it. I'm not really sure. I don't know. Nothing else from the people.
Mr. Lebo?
Thank you, Rona. So I did have a very serious discussion with Ms. Gibson. And I think that it's clear both to Ms. Gibson now and to myself that Ms. Gibson has a very serious addiction problem with alcohol and possibly THC, and that she's been in denial of that for some time, including when she was speaking to the assessor. She admitted as much to me when we just spoke, and I think she is beginning to develop an awareness of both the details of her addiction as well as her need for treatment. So our request from the court today is that the court not sentence her to the upfront jail, but rather give her some time to enter into an inpatient treatment program, because I believe that is what she needs, and that is what she believes that she needs.
Ms. McDuffie, what's your position on that?
Your Honor, honestly, I don't have I can't open the file. Again, how much upfront jail was in the recommendation?
It's 30 days.
I think that's reasonable. I think that's reasonable given the circumstances, the violation, and that Ms. Gibson. The only question I have on that is that
wait, which part do you think is reasonable? What they're asking for or the recommendation?
Sorry, I think the recommendation for 30 days upfront jail is reasonable. And the only question or hesitation I would have on that is that I think the court has said before, please correct me if I'm mistaken, that it may take longer than 30 days in custody to get her placed somewhere. But I don't know if that's just for inpatient beds to open up or for outpatient. And I don't know what her, recommendation would be because she hasn't been assessed yet. She has been assessed, I think. So I think it's appropriate. I leave it to the court.
Ms. Gibson, what would you like to say?
So I know that I have been violating my bond by drinking and, consuming alcohol. It may not look like I'm trying, but to me, I am, and other people around me who know like where it all started and how far I came. understand that I keep failing tests. I do want to get help for myself because I don't want to keep turning to alcohol and having to smoke weed whenever I get stressed out. Right now I am about to start back therapy. Hopefully that helps. I do want to do some type of treatment. When I spoke with the lady, she told me about a Dawn's Farm program that they have. I want to get into that. I'm working right now to get my insurance back active so I can't go back to therapy because I can't pay for that out of pocket without my insurance. So I am trying to do that. I definitely know I need help. But like honestly, jail time is not. I pay bills. Like I can't afford to go to jail and have to do 30 days. I'm gonna lose my job. I'm gonna lose my apartment that and I'm trying to catch up on my bills here so I don't lose that right now. So I don't. That's all I got to say.
Did you think about that when you were drinking?
Yes, I did, honestly. And it's like I want to stop, but like I get stressed out and stuff like that, and that's what I turn to.
Mhm. Well, I too think that the recommendation is reasonable. I don't think I've had anyone who violated my orders other than one other individual who is now in treatment, and she had to get in treatment before she could see what she needed. She was very forthright just a couple of days ago about how she was glad that we made her do that. But my point really was that you violated my bond conditions more than anybody I know, man. And you sound with that sweet little voice like you mean what you're saying, but yet you continue to do exactly what I ordered you not to do. And you're telling me how you can't afford to lose your job and you can't afford to lose all these things that only apply to you. When you're out here drinking and driving, speeding, and lying to the police, you implicated your brother in this situation. I'm shocked
I
by the
never lied about that. It's like if they look at police reports, I never lied about that. It's the police got called there multiple times. When they get there, if that's on them to choose, like everything is okay. My brother was a minor at the time, so of course he gonna do what my mom told him to do or say what she told him to say. I've been there. I did that. I know how everything is. I didn't have police called on me where it was like, oh, they get there and it's nothing wrong. That's just what they said. But I have my brother staying with me right now. That's why I can't afford to lose the apartment. He's been with me since then, since I got out of jail. I never lied about it. He didn't they didn't tell the truth. I never lied about it though.
Are you done talking over me?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, but yes.
All right. Was the sentence of the court that you served 93 days in the Washtenaw County Jail, credit for 0 days served. 63 of those are suspended. You're to serve 30 days in jail immediately. 8 days for a total of 64 hours of community service, 24 months on probation, fines and court costs in this particular case for a total of $725. $30 per month probation oversight fee. You're to attend a 12-step meeting while you are incarcerated at the Washtenaw County Jail, complete an assessment at Dawn Farm or the equivalent, and follow all the recommendations. You'll sign a release of information for the probation department with the provider and schedule to have this assessment completed within 1 week of release from the Washtenaw County Jail. You'll attend the MAD Victim Impact Panel within 45 days of sentencing and provide a certificate of completion to the probation officer. You'll report to the probation officer monthly via the online reporting platform during the first week of each month. No use or possession of alcohol, marijuana, illegal drugs, drug paraphernalia, and no being in the presence of anyone using or possessing those. No use or possession of firearm components, ammunition, or any other dangerous weapons, and no being in the presence of anyone using those. Your drug and alcohol test 1 time per week, and any other times as ordered by the court, probation, police, and anyone else. You'd attend 12-step meetings 3 times per week and provide proof of attendance. Actually, what I'm going to do is, I think she needs to be placed on the scram. Which one? SoberLink gives you automatic results. Actually, I think I want her in SoberLink instead of scram.
That's correct, Your Honor. SoberLink is immediate.
All right. I want sober link prior to release from the jail. And you to continue drug testing 3 times per month. You to have no further marijuana now, unless you have a medical marijuana card. You to attend 12-step meetings 3 times per week and provide proof of attendance to the probation agent. I'll see you for a review in 60 days. So, well, let me say this. When can your client turn herself into the jail?
Ms. Gibson?
Can I wait till the work week is out for this week?
Yes, ma'am.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Yes, I get off at 4:30. I can be there by 5 because I work in Ipsy.
You need to turn yourself in by 5 p.m. on October the 11th.
Okay. And that's by 5 p.m.?
Yes. Or if you get yourself into treatment before then, I'll hold the rest of the 30 days in abeyance.
Okay. You don't have to have like health insurance to do the Dawn's Farm program?
I think they can help you through access. Mr. Lebo, did you give her the access phone number?
No, Your Honor, I was just thinking about that, however, and I can send that during the Zoom chat right now.
All right, Ms. Gibson, look in the Zoom chat. He's going to send you the info you need.
Okay.
And Ms. Gibson, you should call this number as soon as you're out of court case. Hopefully you can be in treatment before the 11th.
I will.
Ms. Gibson,
Yes.
I don't know what you need to do, but you need to not violate another one of my orders between now and the next time I see you. Okay?
Okay.
If you do, then you won't just be looking at 60 days. Okay?
Yes.
30 days. I'll see you back here. I'm gonna actually do this in less time than that. I'm gonna put you on October 31st, 2024 at 10. I wanna see what's going on with you. If you're in custody, I wanna know. If you're out of custody and in treatment, I wanna know. I wanna see what's happening, okay?
Okay.
All right. I'll see you then.
Thank you, Your Honor. Was that court date the 31st?
Yes, the court date is the 31st.
Thank you.
Thank you.